Do you feel that deep anguish, as if you were seeking answers in the midst of a consuming silence? As if the world around you follows its course while, inside of you, a void grows and nothing seems to fill it? The heart tightens, doubts accumulate, and the feeling of walking without direction intensifies. It's as if everything you have done so far is not enough, and even with all the attempts, the peace you long for remains distant, out of your reach. Have you ever wondered why, at certain times, it seems like no one really understands what is going on inside of you? That no matter how much you try to explain, the people around you cannot comprehend the depth of your pains, your hopes, and your fears? It's a burden carried in silence, an internal struggle that, often, only you know. But, what if I told you that there is a light waiting for you, an answer that can transform everything? Imagine accessing the peace, love, and clarity you deserve, alongside guidance that touches your heart and answers your deepest questions. This is what the angels have reserved for you, a journey of discoveries and revelations that can forever change the way you see yourself and what surrounds you. And if you feel that this is the moment, that this search needs a conclusion, the next step is simple. Sign up for the channel right now and allow this chain of light to touch their life. Don't postpone it, as each minute of waiting is one less chance to be closer to the answers you are looking for. With just one click, they will be opening the doors to a connection with the divine, a direct link to the messages that the angels have prepared to guide and illuminate their path. So do not delay, click and sign up. Allow their life to be transformed and receive everything that the universe is waiting to offer them. Look forward to what is coming and let this energy envelop their heart. Write in the comments, "I am ready for this journey with the angels," and allow each new message to be the missing link to find the peace, strength, and love that they have always deserved. The angels have approached them with a message so powerful and intense that promises to touch their heart in a unique way. They ask that they listen to these words carefully, as there is a revelation that can completely change their view on the situation with this person who may already occupy their thoughts constantly and overwhelmingly. Yes, they are not alone on this journey of deep feelings, and now, they are here to unravel the mystery surrounding this connection. There is an undeniable connection between them and this person, an energy that seems to transcend time and space. Something powerful has been planted between them, a desire that grows like a flame, even if this person might try to camouflage it or not openly demonstrate it. But what the angels want them to understand is that this desire, this force that unites them, is not only in their imagination. There is a feeling burning in this person's heart, a desire she herself struggles to control but cannot push away. The angels watch every step of theirs, every moment when they allowed that feeling to establish itself, even with the uncertainties it brings. They see that this person is in an intense and profound dilemma, torn between the almost irresistible desire they feel for you and the invisible barriers that prevent them from fully surrendering. These barriers may be old, past wounds, or even beliefs that limit their ability to experience love in its fullest form. But one thing is certain, what this person feels is real, and it is much deeper than appearances may suggest. This person feels such a strong attraction to you that, in many moments, they even try to hide it from themselves. What the angels reveal is that this person may have moments where they try to act indifferent, distancing themselves or even denying what they feel, but these gestures are only masks that conceal a much more complex reality. Deep down, there is an internal struggle, where their heart screams for you, while their mind tries to find ways to suppress this emotion, to keep it a secret. You may have already noticed some subtle signs, those small details that indicate something that perhaps not even this person fully understands. These are the moments when, unintentionally, a gaze lingers longer, a smile appears unexpectedly, or even that light, almost imperceptible touch that carries a unique electricity. The presence of the angels guides you to realize that none of this is by chance. These are clear signs of a powerful connection that, although not entirely expressed in words, is there pulsating, ready to reveal itself. The angels show that this person sees themselves in a true whirlwind of emotions. They feel that somehow you brought something different into their life, something that makes them question what they believe to be secure and constant. This person sees in you a light, an energy they never found in anyone else. There is a deep desire to be closer, to share moments, smiles, and who knows, even closely guarded secrets. But at the same time, something holds them back, and this is where the angels want to show you an essential detail. The detail that the angels mention is an emotional block, something this person carries that might make them hesitate. It could be a fear of getting hurt, an insecurity about opening up, or even a belief that limits them from believing they deserve to experience such intense love. This block is a barrier that, if not overcome, can continue to create distance between you. But at the same time, The angels are by their side, sending signals and guiding them to find the courage to look within themselves and see what they truly feel. The angels reveal that, at many moments, this person has tried to pull away, perhaps out of fear of what this feeling may represent or what it may demand from them. But the truth is that the strength of this desire always brings them back to you, as if there were an invisible force guiding their steps. This person cannot escape what they feel because what you share is something that surpasses any attempt to deny it. It is an energy that remains, that grows, and that sooner or later, demands to be lived. Before moving forward, the angels ask you to take a deep breath and write in the comments, "I open myself to this connection." This is a way to accept and welcome what is to come, to open your heart to receive what the universe has in store for you and this special person. Now, the angels tell me that it is crucial for you to stay confident and calm. They are in a process of self-discovery, and the angels show that they are starting to realize that what they feel for you is not something temporary or easy to ignore. It's like a truth that is beginning to reveal itself, and even though they still hesitate, the desire they feel for you intensifies every day. Furthermore, the angels show that they are attracted not only to who you are but also to everything you represent. You bring into their life a peace, a clarity, and an emotion that they may not have even known existed. Every detail about you, from the sparkle in your eyes to how you face life's challenges, has a powerful, almost hypnotic effect on them. It's as if in you, they find something they have always searched for but never managed to find. However, the intensity of this feeling also scares them. While desire drives them to get closer, doubts and fears accumulate, creating a kind of internal conflict. The angels want you to know that this process is part of their journey, and they need this time to confront their own demons and allow themselves to live what they truly feel. You may wonder then, what is the role of the angels in this process? They are present, guiding every step, every thought, both yours and theirs. They are creating the ideal conditions so that when the right moment comes, everything aligns harmoniously and naturally. Nothing that is happening is by chance. Every detail, every feeling, every action is being carefully orchestrated by the universe so that you can experience this connection fully and truthfully. What the angels ask of you at this moment is patience and trust. They know that the desire can be intense, that the wait can be challenging, but they assure you that what is reserved is something worth it. They are in a process of growth and awakening, and it's up to you to keep your heart open and receptive, because what is coming will be profound and transformative. Get ready, because in the next moments, they will continue to unveil more about this desire that the person feels for you and how the universe is working to bring you closer. The angels affirm that this is only the first layer of a story that will touch your heart and change your life. The angels continue to guide this revelation and bring new depths about this person who desires you so much. They show that, within their heart, you represent more than just a simple passion. It's as if they have found in you something that is missing within themselves, a kind of complement that fills them in a unique way. This feeling, although intense and even scary for them, is also irresistible, and the universe is actively working for them to understand the magnitude of this connection. There are moments when this person tries to rationalize what they feel, seeking logical explanations, trying to find justifications for the overwhelming desire that arises whenever they think of you. They may even question if it's just a passing attraction, a feeling that will soon disappear. But the truth, dear soul, is that the more they try to understand, the more intensely you occupy their thoughts. Every detail of you, from the sound of your laughter to the way you face life, invades their heart in a way they can't avoid. The angels tell me that this person has already been through difficult experiences in the past, situations that left marks and created walls around their heart. These walls were built as a defense, a way to protect themselves from pain and disappointments. But now, upon meeting you, they realize that these walls are starting to crumble, as if your presence brings a new hope, a feeling that truly loving is still possible. This is the detail that the angels mention, a crucial point that prevents them from fully surrendering, the fear of getting hurt again. Even if they try to hide it, the angels see what is hidden in their heart. They fear that by surrendering, they might relive the same pains they faced before. That's why they act cautiously, sometimes taking a step towards you, only to then retreat, overwhelmed by insecurities that they can't even control. But the desire they feel for you is so strong that they constantly feel challenged to break down those barriers and allow themselves to experience this connection with all intensity. There are nights when this person thinks of you with an intensity that even surprises themselves. They imagine what it would be like to share the simplest moments by your side, from a casual conversation to a silent gaze that conveys everything without the need for words. The angels reveal that, in those moments, they feel tempted to take the next step, to seek you out, to say what they really feel. But, at the same time, This profound desire is confronted by the scars of the past, making them hesitate. The angels are by their side, whispering words of encouragement, trying to show that true love is always worth the risk. And they are by their side too, asking you to keep your heart open and allow time and spirituality to work so that this person finds the courage to confront their own shadows. The angels assure you that this person is brought to you constantly by a force they do not understand, an attraction that goes beyond any rational explanation and that only the heart can comprehend. This person's desire for you is not just physical, although the attraction is undeniable. There is something deeper, a need to be in your presence, to feel your energy, to share something beyond words. They feel in you a security and a peace that make them want to be close, a connection that calms and fascinates them at the same time. This person is torn between the fear of surrendering and the desire to experience this intense emotion, and this internal battle leads them to reflect deeply on what they truly want for their future. Spirituality reveals to me that often this person seeks advice, whether from friends or even in silence with themselves, trying to understand how to deal with what they feel. The angels show that this reflection is part of a healing process, where they need to confront their own fears to make space for the love they feel for you. They have already realized that what you share is not common, and spirituality guides them to recognize that this connection has a higher purpose. The angels want you to know that, although this person does not openly show it, they are attracted to your essence, to the brightness you carry, to the way you face life and inspire those around you. They see in you a strength that fascinates them, something that makes them want to be better, braver, and truer to themselves. And that is exactly what makes them hesitate. The intensity of this desire makes them confront their own limitations and seek to understand what they truly want for themselves. Before moving on, the angels ask you to write in the comments, "I accept what the universe has in store for me." This statement is a symbol of trust in what is to come, a way to show that you are ready to welcome this feeling and allow it to develop with divine guidance. Returning to the message, the angels reveal that this person is about to face a crossroads, where they will need to decide whether to move forward with their fears or allow themselves to fully experience the desire and affection they have for you. They show that this moment of decision will be a turning point for them, something that can lead to a profound and significant transformation. Spirituality is creating the ideal circumstances for this person to look within themselves and recognize the value of this connection. The angels tell me that, as soon as this person makes this choice, you will begin to notice subtle changes in their behavior. They will become more present, more open, and you will notice in the small gestures that something within them has changed. This openness will be a reflection of the decision to follow their heart, to allow love to flourish, and to build something true and lasting by your side. It is a journey that requires courage, and the angels are guiding them every step of the way to find the strength needed to embrace this connection unreservedly. It is important that you, dear soul, remain at peace and trust the process. The angels are taking care of every detail, and everything that is happening now is part of a greater plan that will still be revealed. They ask you to welcome this person into your heart, without haste, without pressure, allowing time and spirituality to do the work of bringing you together in a way that is genuine and harmonious. Prepare yourself for what is to come, as the angels will continue to guide this story and reveal the next step that this person is about to take. They are preparing the way for this desire, which today is still timid and contained, to turn into a flame of deep and true love, something you will never forget. Dear soul, as we move forward on this journey of revelations, the angels show that this person is gradually allowing the desire for you to flourish in an increasingly intense way. The process is delicate and involves both them and you in a web of deep feelings that can no longer be ignored. Every encounter, every gesture, and every exchange of glances you have experienced, even the most subtle ones, have nurtured a powerful connection, as if your souls were attracting each other inevitably, and despite their attempts to avoid it, the feeling grows and strengthens. Spirituality reveals that this person has gone through various situations of denial. Many times, they tried to convince themselves that what they feel could be a mistake, perhaps a passing illusion. But the angels show that every time they try to escape or repress this feeling, the desire for you returns even stronger, more present, and more challenging. They feel as if the universe is constantly sending signals, reminding them that you are special, that this attraction is unique and must be experienced. Within them, there is a battle that intensifies every day. A part of them wants to surrender completely, to abandon the doubts and embrace this connection wholeheartedly. But another part, still marked by past experiences, holds them back, afraid that love might bring pain and disillusionment once again. The angels want you to understand that this internal struggle is part of this person's healing process, a process they need to go through to be prepared for the depth of what they feel for you. At times, you may have noticed contradictory signs from them, gestures that seem to bring them closer to you, but are followed by a certain distance. These are small details, which the angels describe as their attempts to balance what they feel. When they are by your side, the desire becomes palpable, as if every moment with you is an irresistible invitation to open up. But soon after, the fears return, and they withdraw into their own protection. The angels show that this person sees in you a kind of energy that is both welcoming and intense. You represent something they struggle to find in others, the ability to surrender without losing their essence, to love without giving up who they really are. And it is precisely this authenticity that attracts them so overwhelmingly. They feel that with you, they could find a safe space to be who they really are, without masks, without defenses. The angels also reveal that, no matter how much they try to fight it, the desire for you is something that silently but constantly consumes them. There are moments when, in their most intimate thoughts, this person imagines themselves by your side, living a life that, although seems distant, irresistibly draws them. They visualize scenes of affection, moments of complicity, and this engulfs them in a mix of hope and fear. They see themselves being carried away by this wave of feelings, but also fear the changes that this could bring. At this point, the angels ask you to write in the comments, "I am ready to receive the love that belongs to me." This statement is an opening, a declaration that you are willing to welcome what the universe has in store for you with that person, that you are ready to accept this connection fully and unreservedly. Returning to the message, spirituality shows that this person is beginning to realize that they can no longer ignore what they feel. They understand that the desire for you is not just a physical attraction or a passing impulse. It is something much deeper, touching their soul and making them question even the most rooted certainties. And although the process of acceptance is slow, the angels are preparing the ground so that, when the right moment comes, they feel safe enough to open up to you. You may have noticed in your interactions that this person tries to hide their feelings through an apparent serenity, perhaps even a certain distance. But the angels show that behind this mask, their heart beats fast, full of anticipation, and at the same time, uncertainty. They feel with every fiber of their being that being by your side awakens a joy in them that they have not experienced for a long time. However, doubts still keep them in a cautious position, trying to preserve their heart. The angels say that this person is reaching a turning point, where they will need to make an important decision about what they truly want for themselves. They are reflecting on what they are willing to face to live this connection, and on the risks they are willing to take for this attraction to turn into something deeper and truer. Spirituality is leading them to clarity, a realization that this internal struggle will only end when they decide to surrender to what they feel. The strength of this desire is so intense that angels reveal that, soon, they will begin to notice more explicit gestures from that person. Small details like unexpected messages, a longer gaze, or a closeness that they used to avoid. These are ways their heart manifests, their desire to find an outlet, albeit discreet, to express itself. And it is at this moment that the angels ask you to be prepared, as that person will gradually reveal what they feel for you. They guide you to receive each gesture with love and understanding, without rushing, without demanding more than they can offer at the moment. Their journey is still ongoing, and the angels ensure that by giving them space to grow, you'll be strengthening the foundation of this connection. They ask you to trust, to keep faith in the process, for what is to come will be as deep and transformative as you have always dreamed. As this person allows themselves to accept what they feel, angels ensure that they will also begin to see in you not just a desire, but a real possibility of happiness and true love. They show that they will see in you a safe haven, a space where they can be themselves without fear. And as this solidifies in their heart, the desire for you will turn into an uncontrollable urge to be by your side. The angels want you to know that everything you represent to that person is a unique combination of strength, authenticity, and love. You are for them the light that brightens their days, the breath of life that awakens in them the desire to love again. And it is this feeling that makes them want to get closer, despite fears, despite uncertainties. This desire for you is a force that moves them and slowly dissolves the barriers that prevent them from surrendering. Get ready for what the angels will reveal in the next stage of this journey. They will continue to bring to light truths that will bring you even closer to that person, revealing how this connection is destined to grow and transform into a full and unwavering love. As we move forward, the angels continue to guide this story in a way that the love and desire of that person for you become even clearer. Each passing day, they feel an inner strength pushing them in your direction, even though, at times, this desire deeply scares them. The angels show that what that person feels is so strong that they are faced with an important choice: to give in to what their heart screams for, or to keep living with this uncertainty that prevents true happiness. The angels reveal that this person feels a growing need to be by your side, to share moments that they used to keep only in their dreams. They imagine scenes where both of you are together, laughing, talking, exchanging looks that speak more than any words could express. These thoughts and sensations come up unexpectedly, as if the universe itself constantly reminds them of your presence and the impact you have on their life. This deep attraction they initially tried to ignore or hide from you is now impossible to contain. It's as if each day is a step closer to accepting this feeling. The angels show me that within them, there are no longer doubts about what they feel. They know that the desire for you is not fleeting, but something true and powerful that deserves to be lived. However, there are deep-seated fears, scars from the past that still make them hesitate, preventing them from fully surrendering. It is important that you, dear soul, understand that this person is going through a process of liberation. The angels show that, even though their desire is intense, the vulnerability it brings makes them question if they are truly ready to open their heart. They feel that by their side they could be themselves, without masks, but this exposure also makes them fear the unknown, the risk of getting hurt again. The angels tell me that you are the anchor that has been holding this person in the present, helping them break free from the chains of the past. They see in you someone who brings light and stability, someone who inspires trust and security. That's why, despite the fears, they are drawn to you in a way that goes beyond the physical. They want to be close, want to know every detail about you, want to share their own journey, but the fear of not meeting expectations or failing is still something they need to overcome. At this moment, the angels ask you to write in the comments, "I accept this journey with love and patience." This sentence will be a sign that you are willing to embrace what the universe has in store for you, that you are ready to be the support this person needs as they walk their own path of healing. Going back to the message, the angels reveal that in the upcoming days, you may notice changes in their gestures. Small acts that, although subtle, indicate an openness, a growing willingness to get closer, to show what they feel for you. It could be a deeper gaze, a word that carries a different intention, or even an unexpected message that brings a bit more of their soul closer to yours. These signs are a reflection of a desire that can no longer be denied. The angels show that even though this person still struggles to maintain some defenses, their heart is starting to guide their steps more intensely. It's as if the love they feel for you has begun to dissolve their fears, allowing them to gradually approach you with sincerity and truth. It is possible that this person does not express all they feel openly, as the process is still delicate. But the angels affirm that you will perceive the nuances, the small details that will indicate that their heart is surrendering. The desire to be with you manifests silently, yet constantly, and you'll be able to feel that energy, to understand that each of their gestures carries the depth of a growing feeling. The angels want you to know that by allowing this person to find their own pace, you'll be strengthening the foundation of this relationship. They show me that, as great as the desire may be, the love that is blossoming is even greater, and this love requires patience and understanding. The universe is taking care of every detail, guiding each moment so that when they are ready, the connection between you will be solid and true. You mean something so precious to this person that they constantly feel drawn to you. They feel that by your side, they can experience a different life, full of meaning and authentic love. But this journey is also a process of personal transformation, where they will need to learn to trust and love again, to open up to what they truly feel. The angels show that this person is at a crossroads, where the desire for you is so strong that they begin to wonder if they are willing to let go of their defenses to live this love fully. They feel that you are someone unique, someone who, intuitively, understands and accepts them as they are. And it is this acceptance, this light that you radiate, that makes them want to get closer, overcome the barriers, and allow themselves to love. Get ready, as the angels will continue to guide this journey and reveal deep truths about this person's feelings for you. They ask you to keep your heart open and receptive, as what is to come will be a unique opportunity to live a connection that transcends the ordinary. They advise you to be ready to welcome every gesture from them, every approach, knowing that each of these moments is a step closer towards a love that will be transformative for both. These next moments will be decisive. The angels assure that when they finally open up, you will feel the sincerity and intensity of that love. They claim that this is just the surface of a profound and magical story, where love, desire, and transformation intertwine to create a connection that will illuminate both of your lives in ways you never imagined. Dear soul, we have reached the final moment of this message, where the angels bring forth the deepest truths about this love and what is reserved for you and this person. They want you to know that what is to come will require courage, trust, and above all, patience. The desire that this person feels for you is the driving force of an internal transformation that will lead them to confront their fears and finally, open up to the possibility of true love, something they have long denied themselves to experience. The angels show that this moment of revelation is near. This person is at a point where the barriers that kept them away are starting to dissolve, and they realize that the fear of getting hurt cannot be greater than the desire to be by your side. It's as if a new light is being born within them, a clarity that leads them to understand that being with you is a unique opportunity, a chance to experience a love that perhaps they have never allowed themselves to have. You represent something they consider rare, someone who naturally brought out the best in them. And it is this perception that makes them want to let go of doubts and give love a chance, even knowing that it may require courage from them that they are still discovering. The angels reveal that they are about to approach you in a more sincere way, perhaps even vulnerable, and they ask you to receive them with an open heart, without expectations, just with the love you naturally emanate. This next step may come unexpectedly, perhaps in a conversation where suddenly they decide to share a little more of their feelings, or even in a look that says everything without the need for words. The angels ask you to be attentive to these small moments, as they will reflect a surrender that is consolidating, a surrender that was born of desire but has evolved into something much deeper. The role of the angels in this journey was to guide, smooth out uncertainties, and illuminate the path for both of you. They show that the desire they feel for you was the spark of a journey of self-discovery and healing. It is a process where they were able to confront their own fears, look within, and realize that the love they feel for you is capable of overcoming past pains. And now, with a lighter heart, they feel ready to give this connection a chance. The angels tell me that this relationship, when it finally blossoms, will be an experience of mutual growth, where both you and this person will find a deeper sense of love and understanding. They show that together, you have the potential to build a story of mutual trust and support, a union where respect and mutual admiration will be the foundations of a solid and true relationship. This person sees in you someone who is at the same time their inspiration and their safe haven, someone who brings peace and also the desire to dream of a better future. Get ready, because this journey doesn't end here. What the angels revealed today is just the beginning of a story that has the potential to become a great and beautiful life experience. They ask that you continue being yourself, maintaining that positive and welcoming energy that always radiates. They assure that by doing so, you will be paving the way for this love to flourish authentically and enduringly. Now, dear soul, the angels have one final request. They ask you to trust. Trust the journey, the divine timing, and this person's ability to finally allow themselves to live what they feel. The angels show that you have been brought together for a very special reason, and together, you have a mission of love, support, and growth that transcends this life. Your meeting was not by chance. It is part of a greater plan that the universe has prepared for you. Before we conclude, the angels ask you to write in the comments, "I accept the love that the universe has reserved for me." By making this statement, you'll be declaring to the universe that you are ready to receive this love, that you accept this connection with an open mind and a heart full of hope. Dear soul, before we bid farewell, the angels have one last powerful message for you. What has been revealed so far is just the beginning of a journey of love and transformation that will only deepen from now on. There is much more reserved for you, more messages, more signs, and more discoveries that can change everything. Each revelation is a step closer to the truth you seek, another link that strengthens this connection and brings light to your path. Now imagine that each new message you receive is like a flame that illuminates your heart and brings you even closer to the angels and all the answers they have for you. Feel this calling within you, this certainty that what you have just discovered is only a fraction of what is yet to come. Do you want to know what the angels still have to reveal, don't they? You want to uncover every detail that can transform not just their love life, but their whole being? This journey doesn't end here, and they want you to be by their side for every new message, for every new revelation. So don't waste any more time. Right now, go to the registration button and sign up. Yes, do it now, so that no message, no guidance, or revelation from the angels goes unnoticed. Because every new message is made especially for you, to guide their heart, to bring the peace and love they deserve. Click the button and sign up. By doing that, they are opening their way to a continuous journey of love, of discoveries, and of blessings that the angels have prepared exclusively for them. Don't postpone this moment, because every second counts, and they don't want to fall behind. Sign up and feel ready to receive everything the universe has in store for their heart. Leave your affirmation in the comments. I am ready for this journey with the angels. This is their key to attract love, blessings, and signs that are on the way. May the angels guide them with every new message and enlighten every step of theirs with love and wisdom.